What's going on, guys? MDLP from the Battle Axe, the strongman gym in Miami, where strength is everything. Making a video on the day that I'm the most hungover I've ever been. I'm just kidding. I'm hungover like every Sunday. But yes, extremely hungover. Happy fucking New Year. Let's make this a Viking year and be aggressive and go kill shit. But back to work. Took an early day off today from the gym. Why did I rest today? Because today's a scheduled rest day, which brings me to my next point and the point of this video and the point of, or the answer to the questions. When is it that you should be resting? How much should you be resting? I've made several videos about this, I think, but I tend to forget, and I know other people tend to forget. So I always make new ones, and I tend to answer the person who just asked me this question. So I hope this helps them. I rest a scheduled 2 days a week. It's always Wednesday, Friday. Not because I think Wednesday, Fridays are special, but because they revolve around particular days. So if you're going to rest, it depends on what sport you do. Some sports you need to rest less. If you're doing a lot of bodyweight stuff or running or sub-maximal training, like if you can do CrossFit, you can probably rest 1 to 2 days a week. If you're a high-level CrossFitter or an elite runner, you might need to rest 2 to 3 days a week. It depends on your level of activity in the sport that you play and, of course, on the person. Some motherfuckers don't need to rest much more than 1 day a week, if that. But you need to know yourself, and I always like to start with 2 days off. I think that's a pretty normal day. The reason why I take these particular two is that Wednesday is in between my heavy squat or deadlift session and in between my Thursday, which is a heavy bench and push day. So in between those 2 days, I like to take a day off because I know that I hit it really hard on Tuesday and I'm going to smash myself on Thursday. Friday is a day off because now, as of now, I will do strongman training in the morning on Saturday and do Muay Thai after and then do it on Sunday as well. But I know for a fact that Thursday's heavy and Saturday's heavy, so I rest Friday. Now, in season, when I'm pushing really heavy and I'm getting close to big shows, I'll probably rest 3 days a week. I might not give myself the luxury of this next year as I start to cut weight and do Muay Thai. I need to train on Sundays. It's just the only day that my trainer can go out there. So that's just the reality of the world, but I think I'll be okay with 2 days of full rest. This does not mean active rest. It doesn't mean I'm going to do an intense session of yoga. It doesn't mean I'm going to row or take a small jog. It means I am fucking resting, period. The only thing I do on these days are rehab shit. Touch my toes, freaking compression shit, stretch, all that stuff. Nothing big. It's a must that you rest. So if I were to suggest to you how many days a week and when should you rest, I would obviously say pick your battles. So if you have a particular kind of schedule or 5-3-1 or conjugate or whatever, they have their own particular rest days revolving around heavy days. Like a strength athlete will know his max effort days. If you're a person that just does random stuff, I would say rest 2 days a week. When you go a heavy session and you know you're tired and you feel it, take the next day off and then go kill yourself the next day. Schedule yourself like that. Plan a day where you know you're going to go balls to the wall and you're going to kill yourself. So when you have that mentality, all right, on Thursday I'm going to go crazy hard, then you should really consider resting the day before. I know that resting is the biggest and most annoying thing for some of those gym addicts out there, myself included. But I can't tell you the value. I'm not going to make a whole fucking video about the value of rest because if you're not resting, you're an idiot. Now, if you're going to go for something big, does it mean that you take tons of days off? No. The champion doesn't rest like a normal person. What does this mean? It might just mean counterproductive to what I just said, but I mean this. You're always doing something on these rest days. You're researching. You're creating a new workout program. You're looking into food. You're cooking. You're looking up opponents if that's what you do. You're fucking making Battle Axe videos because people love you and stuff. And I'm like, wow, man, people love me. I'll make a video. So you are always moving forward in your mind. You're always adapting to the situation. So you are physically resting. Why am I keep doing this? Fucking hell. You're physically resting, but you're working at the same time. So those people who have a hard time with the idea of rest and taking time off, that is a Pabst Blue Ribbon right there. Boom! I was wasted. I can't believe it's still there. Think about taking rest days as a day to plan, as a day to do other kind of work, if you will. plan your sets, get involved in learning new things for your sport. Watch Battle Axe videos. Start planning food, new diets, new pre-workouts, new supplements, whatever. So that should really stick into most of you, so that when you take these rest days, you're not really killing yourself and being upset and feel like you're not productive. There's a lot of production in not doing shit. So make it, long story short, make it simple. Take about 2 days off when it's heavy in a strength cycle. 3 days off might be pretty good. Again, this goes into the individual. If you're genetically gifted and very capable or very young, you might be able to get away with 1. But as you get older, more beat up, when you're squatting over 600 or 500, when you're pulling 500, 600, when things start getting to the 3, 4, 500, 600 range, I promise you that you're going to need a couple days off. So hope that helps. Resting is huge. It's obviously not pussy shit, but it's how you time it and how you approach it that makes you a pussy. So hope that works, and cheers.